I've been a motivational speaker and a unity minister for more than 30 years. During that time, I've had the privilege to speak to a great many people about the power and the potential inherent in the human spirit. Well, about 4 years ago, I began to notice a change in my attitude. I started paying more attention to the news reports on wars and violence and intolerance. I started feeling heavy-hearted and helpless to make any kind of change in the world. Well, one day, during a time of meditation, I had an idea. In fact, it was one of the best ideas that I have ever had. I decided to invite Arun Gandhi, grandson of the legendary Mahatma Gandhi, to Unity of San Luis Obispo to speak to us about Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolence and developing a culture of peace. It had a very powerful effect on my life and on Matthew's life as well. First of all, Arun volunteered to participate in a short film that Matthew made called A Quest for Peace, Nonviolence Among Religions. The success of that film inspired me to write The Evolving Peacemaker, A Commitment to Nonviolence, which has been one of the most valuable experiences of my life.
Well, I wrote 3 chapters in The Evolving Peacemaker, and I wanted to contribute because it seemed like such an important process to be a part of, to contribute to creating nonviolence in our world. So the 3 chapters that I wrote about talked about my experience at the United Nations when I received the Art of Making Peace Award for my film A Quest for Peace, Nonviolence Among Religions. The second part talks about my experience dealing with anger, sort of focusing on Gandhi's principle of turning lightning into a lamp. The idea that anger is like electricity, and it can be used to create and do wonderful things, or it can be used to destroy and hurt ourselves and others. And the third part was about my experience at Sundance, Utah, during their director's lab. I was hired there as an actor when I was 10 years old, and I had the amazing opportunity to see conservation work in action, seeing and learning about the unity of all life and the amazing work of people like Robert Redford, what they're doing to help save our planet.
The Gandhi philosophy of nonviolence is much more than a set of tools to take into a conflict resolution meeting. It's a philosophy, a way of life that embodies every fiber of our being. It involves the way we accept ourselves, the way we accept others. It involves the way we think, the way we act in the world. It allows us to reach out in compassion and to understand that within unity there is diversity, and within that understanding there is love. Both Matthew and I will always be grateful to Arun Gandhi for his encouragement, his friendship, and his belief that each of us has the power to be the change we wish to see in our world.